In the intricate dance of predator and prey, nature has forged some of the most sophisticated chemical weapons on the planet. Two masters of this deadly art stand out: snakes and spiders. For centuries, we've debated which creature wields the more formidable venom. But the answer isn't as simple as you might think. Today, we're diving deep into the world of toxicology to unravel the fascinating differences between snake and spider venom. Let's start with the delivery system. Snakes are equipped with highly specialized fangs, which are essentially hypodermic needles. These fangs can be hollow, like those of vipers, or grooved, like those of cobras. This allows them to inject large quantities of venom deep into their victims' tissues. Think of it as a high-pressure, high-volume assault. The inland taipan, for instance, can deliver enough venom in a single bite to theoretically kill over 100 people. This strategy is all about overwhelming the system quickly and efficiently. Spiders, on the other hand, operate on a much smaller scale. Their fangs, called chelicerae, are tiny and delicate in comparison. They deliver venom in microdoses, measured in microliters. Because of this, their venom has to be incredibly potent and fast-acting to subdue their much smaller prey, usually insects. It's a precision strike, not a flood. The Sydney funnel-web spider, for example, has venom that is incredibly powerful, but it delivers it in minute amounts. Now, let's talk about what's actually in the venom. This is where things get really interesting. Snake venoms are generally complex cocktails of large protein molecules and enzymes. We can broadly categorize them into two main types: hemotoxins and neurotoxins. Hemotoxins, common in vipers like rattlesnakes, attack the circulatory system. They can destroy red blood cells, disrupt blood clotting, and cause catastrophic internal bleeding and tissue death. It's a brutal, destructive process that breaks down the body from the inside. Neurotoxins, the specialty of elapids like cobras and mambas, target the nervous system. These toxins block the signals between nerves and muscles, leading to paralysis. The victim remains conscious, but can't move or even breathe, eventually succumbing to respiratory failure. It's a silent, swift shutdown of the body's most critical functions. Spider venoms are also neurotoxic, but they work in a completely different way. Instead of large proteins, their venom is often composed of smaller molecules called peptides. These peptides are designed to target specific ion channels in the nervous systems of insects. Think of them as tiny keys that fit into specific locks to short-circuit the victim's neural pathways almost instantly. This is why a spider bite can paralyze a fly in a split second. So, here's the crucial difference. Snake venom evolved to work on large vertebrates like us. Spider venom, for the most part, evolved to work on small invertebrates. This is why the vast majority of spider bites are harmless to humans. Their venom simply isn't designed for our physiology. The molecular keys don't fit our locks. However, there are a few notable exceptions that give spiders their fearsome reputation. The venom of the Sydney funnel-web spider contains a unique peptide called atrachotoxin, which happens to be devastatingly effective on the primate nervous system, including ours. It causes all our nerves to fire at once, leading to a massive system overload. Similarly, the venom of widow spiders, like the black widow, contains latrotoxin, which causes a massive, painful release of neurotransmitters. But even in these cases, the volume of venom delivered is still incredibly small compared to a snake bite. This brings us to treatment. Because snake venoms are made of large proteins, our bodies can produce antibodies against them. This is the principle behind antivenom. Scientists milk snakes for their venom, inject small, non-lethal doses into large animals like horses or sheep, and then harvest the antibodies those animals produce. This antivenom can then be used to neutralize the venom in a human victim. Creating antivenom for spider bites is much more challenging. The smaller peptide molecules in spider venom don't trigger a strong immune response, making it difficult to produce traditional antivenom. Thankfully, effective antivenoms do exist for the most dangerous spiders, like the funnel web and widow spiders, but they are a testament to incredible scientific ingenuity. So, who wins the battle of the venoms? If we're talking about sheer volume and destructive power designed for large animals, snakes take the crown. A single bite from a dangerous snake is, statistically, a far greater medical emergency than a bite from a dangerous spider. But if we're talking about pound-for-pound potency and sophisticated, fast-acting chemical engineering, spiders are the undisputed champions. Their venom is a masterclass in targeted, efficient lethality. Ultimately, both snakes and spiders are magnificent examples of evolution's power. Their venoms are not tools of malice, but instruments of survival, honed over millions of years. They are a source of fear, but also of fascination, and incredibly, they hold the keys to new medicines. Scientists are studying venom components to develop new painkillers, blood pressure medications, and even cancer treatments. So the next time you see a snake or a spider, remember the incredible chemical complexity they carry. They are not just predators. They are some of nature's most brilliant chemists. Thanks for watching, and if you found this deep dive into the world of venom as fascinating as I do, be sure to like this video and subscribe for more adventures into the natural world. See you next time.